Tony Katz. Facebook, Tony Katz Radio. Be sure to like the page. I don't want anybody to rest. I don't want anybody to think that everything's going to be just fine. I don't want anyone to think that just because you elected President Trump, because you defeated Hillary Clinton, which was enjoyable. I don't want anybody to think that somehow the war is over. The war is not over. And are you at least fully understanding that there is a war going on? Now, we talk a lot about the need for civility. We talk about how we change conversations, how we have conversations. And I'm still in favor of that. Please don't get me wrong. Two things can be true at the same time. And there is absolutely a war going on. Joe Schoffstall with the reporting from Washington Free Beacon that George Soros is working on winning elections right under America's nose. But it's not presidential elections. It's not governor's races. It's district attorneys. Joe notes the story of Larry Krasner, a progressive defense attorney who, in his own words, says he created a career that makes him, quote unquote, completely unelectable. Yet this past election, just a couple of days ago, he beat out a field of 8 Democrats, and he beat the Republican by more than 40 percentage points. Listen, it's Philadelphia. These are places that don't vote for Republicans. It's a shame. We see this in cities large and small. I tell you, I live in Indianapolis, and I am very worried about what I see from the mayor and from this city county council here. Very worried about what I see from the right now leadership of Indianapolis. It's getting silly, and I think starting to border, I'm paying very close attention, onto dangerous. I don't want that for Indianapolis. I think Indianapolis isn't a diamond in the rough. I think it's a diamond. I think it's an amazing, amazing place. I'm fortunate to live here. But this guy, Krasner, let's go back to him. He's represented Occupy Philadelphia. He's represented Black Lives Matter. He has sued the police department 75 different times. He is now going to be the district attorney. Soros, back in April, wrote a $1.4 million check, $1.45 million, to the Philadelphia Justice and Public Safety PAC. The PAC was built for one purpose. It was built to get elected this guy, Larry Krasner. So when people say, oh, the Koch brothers, wait a second. Let us take a look at George Soros. And people said, oh, you've tried to make George Soros a boogeyman for years. Look at the kind of people he's backing. Look at the kind of people he's trying to get elected. There is a war for America's soul going on right under your nose. And you might say to me, all right, Tony, district attorney, what do I care? What do I really care who the district attorney is in my city? The district attorney is the one who decides what cases get prosecuted, what cases don't, what criminals go free, what non-criminals get charged and their lives turned upside down. When you elect somebody who is so cravenly political, so hateful of law enforcement, and backed by somebody who has this type of ideological bent as George Soros does, let me ask you, what kind of justice really gets served? By the way, that first check, $1.45 million, it was backed up by a $214,000 check. I will put the link to Joe's article from Free Beacon there on Facebook with this video, because there is a war going on. You have to understand that we are not done. These people never rest. These people never sleep. These people never stop. Never, never, never. And I don't want to be the guy to tell you you're not going to get no rest. I am going to be the one who tells you you have to be constantly aware. And all of these elections matter. And you need to be able to do your own research. And you need to be able to do your own digging. And most importantly, when you say, oh, somebody else has got to do that, not me. No. Sometimes it has to be you who decides I'm running. I'm going to suffer the slings and arrows. The nation is worth it. The future is worth it. And I cannot let someone like George Soros be in charge of anything. Don't let that happen to us. I'm Tony Katz.
autumn weather attacks.
We have